It's been a while since I've done a bill search. So today, I've got 500 $1 bills that we're going to check for star notes, fancy serial numbers, or printing errors. Hey everybody, it's Rob with Rob Finds Treasure, and that's right, you guys have been asking for another bill search. It's been quite a while, but I've got some bills here. These are all circulated $1 bills, no fresh, crisp, uncirculated ones this time, but these are also fun to hunt. You never know when you'll get something fancy. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for stuff that's called cool or fancy serial numbers. Things like a binary, where the serial number is only consisting of two different numbers. Also solids, if it had been all one number, like if that was all ones. Wanted to show you another cool binary, just zeros and twos. And then of course, low serial numbers, like anything under 10,000 I consider low. So here's 9906, here's a 9044, and then a really low one, 525. Obviously the lower the better, the more value it has. And then I'll be looking for any radars. A radar is a bill that looks the same, however you read it. So it goes 5692 reading left to right, and 5692 reading right to left. We've got a few examples of those right here. I don't want to bring out all my bills to show you, but just want to give an idea of the things that I'll be looking for. Obviously, star notes as well. And I do use the star note lookup site, which I'll have a link down below in the video description, to go ahead and see how rare my star notes that I may or may not find in these 5 straps are. I also have a link down below to the cool serial number site, which tells you the types of serial numbers that will fetch more than face value. On top of that, out of my 5 straps, I was fortunate to get 2 Federal Reserve straps. I like these straps a lot better. They seem to be less picked through, if you will, because they come straight from the Federal Reserve. And these ones are teller straps, where the teller counts out 100 bills in their drawer and straps them up. All right, we've done enough talking. Let me start with this first teller strap. And I think what I'll do is I'll go through these off camera and show you the finds unless I come across something while I'm hunting. And then maybe we'll do the last 1 or 2 Federal Reserve straps with a time lapse. Let's get hunting. So we finished hunting the first strap, and actually we had 2 star notes right next to each other and in sequence. HO239 1077 star, HO239 1078 star. I'll be putting the star notes to the side for now, and at the end of the video, we'll use that website I have down below and see what kind of rarity they are as far as their total print run and their total printed. 1 strap down. Let's move on to strap 2. So we finished hunting the second strap. We did add another star note. This is a series 2017 K02339547. You can see that 7's a little bit off on the printing, not there as much, but definitely raised and spaced a little bit more on that one. Not much of a big issue. We'll check its print run and rarity later. I did pull out 3 notes just to kind of show you how close we had on some of these. 846, 04846. Had that been a 00 in the middle, might have made it a little more collectible, but it's really not. It would have been a super bookend with the first 3 matching the last 3 if we can get 2 of the same numbers in the middle. This one was kind of cool because it is bookends, 11 and 11. Bookends are the same first 2 and the same last 2. If that would have been 11, 33, 44, 11, it would have been 4 pairs. Would have been kind of cool. It's not worth keeping, and the condition is terrible. Remember, with bills, unless the serial number is ultra fancy, the condition means everything. And then this one's a trinary. I don't keep trinaries anymore. But had it been 3333 and then 7773, it would have been a binary, would have been highly collectible. Or if that last 3 would have been a 7 and that first 1 would have been a 3, then it would have been 2 pairs of 4. But we missed it as well. Not keeping it. I don't store trinaries any longer. Let's move on to strap 3 and see if there's any goodies in here. The third teller strap wasn't too bad. We actually got 3 star notes, and for sake of time, I will not read off all the numbers, but you can see them right there. We do have a 2013, another 2013, and another 2013 in that batch, and this one is in really bad shape. So even if it was a low print run and low total print run series, it is trashy. It is slightly off on the printing as well, which would have been cool, but in this condition, man, it would have to be ultra rare to even be thought about being kept. A couple of other side notes. We had a close call here. Had that last 9 been a 6, would have been nice to end with 6 6s. Not that I love having that number collectible, but a lot of people do like 6 in a row, and 6 of a kind on a note is somewhat collectible, and 6s do fetch some extra value. But it's nothing major. It is nice seeing 4 in the middle, but at the last 2 would have been 31. It would have been a radar. Here's another good one I'm going to keep. It's 2020 0901. So it's a birth date or some kind of date 0901 2020. Now that is 7.25 months away from now. But I like to keep anything in the next couple years because you never know if somebody who follows the channel, that's their kid's birth date and they'd like to go ahead and keep the note, or something historical could happen on that day as well. And then the final one I wanted to mention, another close call, 0404 404. Had that 6 been an O, that would have been another radar. 0404 and then reversed 0404. One number off, which is almost always the case. Not a keeper, really close to being one, but not. I'll get the star notes over here and I'll set up the tripod. And I guess we'll time lapse at least the first strap and see how that goes. So here's the first Federal Reserve strap. I like when I see some newer bills here. Hopefully we can catch something nice. Let's go ahead and get a look here. And again, I will speed this up so I won't be talking during it, but wanted to go ahead and do at least one time lapse strap for you guys. So unfortunately, this strap was definitely hunted, and we got a whole bunch of these where'sgeorge.com stamped bills. A lot of them are sequential, and I'm not going to put them back in order. I will go ahead and use the where'sgeorge.com site and at least list this top bill here. It was almost cool with the 2 5s and 0s. It's a trinary, but not in the best order. Either way, that's kind of a bummer. The only bill of significance was this one right here, a 1973, April 13th. That's someone's birth date. I'll keep birth date bills for those out there that have birthdays celebrated on the days of the bills I show. Maybe you can send me an email. Either way, we'll keep that one. We'll log one of these in, and we'll do one more federal strap just for funsies. Before I started this last strap, I'll let you know that I flipped them onto the reverse, checked for any printing errors on the back, and made sure they're facing the right direction without seeing the serial numbers. I wanted to do that so it would be quicker as I time lapse these, so that you wouldn't be sitting there seeing me flip them over and over again. So in the final strap, nothing ultra cool. We did get a couple of star notes, which I'll take. 2013 again, and 2013 once again. I pulled this note aside only because it was almost a low serial number. It's under 20,000. Either way, it'll go back. I'll take these star notes along with the star notes over here. We'll check them for their print run and rarities. I'll show you how to do the first one on the website, and then I'll let you know about the rest of them. So here's the star note website that I have referenced down below in the video description. Pretty basic. We're going to start off with these 2017 $1 notes. These are sequential, so it's pretty easy to do. We've got series 2017, not A. These are just 2017s. We'll go ahead and put the very first serial number in, which will be this top one here, H023-91077. It's pretty basic. H023-91077. We look it up. You can see where it shows less rare to more rare. We're at the bottom of the scale. 3.2 million print run for that series and 3.7 million printed overall. Now, had we gotten one of these right here that came in the sheets, that would have been cool. But we didn't. Only 500,000 print run on those. We don't have those. You can see it stops at H032, and we're nowhere near that. Since I have you here, let's check out this K series as well. Same bills. We'll bring up the K, and then it's 0233-9547. We'll take a look at that one as well. Again, 3.2 million run size, total printed almost 10 million, not rare at all. We will be looking for this one right here, the K032 series, which we didn't have. So we already know these are not rare, probably spenders, although I do have some collectors out there that like my star notes, so I'll be keeping those aside for that person. Let me check the rest of these, and I'll bring you back in once I find out if we have anything rare. So unfortunately, and as expected, we don't have anything rare in this batch of 500 bills that we searched. On top of that, I'm going to be keeping 6 of the star notes, so I'll need to replace these in this strap. I had a few ones laying around since I have more than 6 here. I added those already, but we are 6 short. I guess the coolest find of all this would be this birthday note, 1973-0413, or April 13th of 73, or this future date, 2020-0901. On birthday or anniversary dates, you can have the date in the front, the year, or in the back. I prefer them to be more true. Had this been note 0413-1973, I would find it more collectible. Again, these are not in great shape, but we're going to hold on to them anyway. At the end of the day, looking through notes is a lot of fun. It's not very often you'll find something ultra rare or worth a lot, but you always want to check your bills for something that's super cool or could fetch you a lot of extra value. Again, I'll have the best of those type of cool serial numbers listed on the website down below. And before I go, I think what I'll do is I'll show you a little bit of my collection on some of the star notes that I actually keep. So here's all my star notes that I keep for my own personal collection. Once I find out what the print run is, as in this case, this $2 one is 128K. So I put the little number on top so I know what the print run rarity is. 320K. It's trashy, but I still keep them. 512K. And they're in numerical order by face value. So these are all the 2s. And if we keep going back, we go to the 1s. We've got some that are pretty low. I even wrote the total printed on that one just so you could see what they are. I started doing that a little bit later. And then if we go to the back of the stack, I've got my 5s, 10s, and 20s as well. And I think I might even have, nope, no 50s in this one. That's in another batch. Either way, I wanted to show you those. These are the ones that I keep. A lot of these are really just face value because their condition's not great. Although this one is a near uncirculated example, as you can see, just like that one where I found these in the same strap. Hopefully you enjoyed this bill hunt. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. I knew I had some $50 star notes around here somewhere.